Hello, everyone. There's one supplementary thing I wanted to show you guys in Illustrator, and that's how to scale hatches and how to rotate them. Last time we went over how to recolor them, which is actually more complicated than what I'm going to show you today. So this will be quite simple and quick supplementary tutorial. So if I have a shape here, I just use the shape tool. As you know, I can go into my Swatches library. If your Swatches library is not here, you can go to Window at the top of your screen, which you might not be able to see right now, and then down to Swatches and make sure that's selected. And it will either pop up somewhere in your screen or kind of get tucked into this dock here on the right. And then we click, as I said in the previous video, on this kind of stack of books. And we go to patterns, basic graphics, and then here you have dots, lines, and textures. And these are really the main hatches I want you guys to use, okay? So let's do lines, because that's the kind of easiest to see. Oops, right now I have this set, okay? So here we have a hatch, and it has no outline, as you can see. Here on the left, you can see the white frame has a red line through it. That means it has no outline, but it has this fill. Okay, so it's very simple. Go to transform and rotate. And if I rotate, let's say I rotate 15 degrees, okay, then we're going to get a result like this. It's going to rotate the entire object and it's going to rotate the pattern. But let's say I just want to rotate the stripes. Then what I'm going to do is unclick transform objects and only do transform patterns. And then maybe I want a diagonal hatch, for example, and then I have a 45-degree hatch. It's the same exact process for scale. So if you click on scale, you have the same objects. You have the strokes and effects, and you also have the transform objects. So let's see if I do all of this and I do 50%, okay? Now my square and the hatch are both 50% of the size, the original scale. Let's just do the strokes and effects, which stroke meaning the line weights and the effects, and the patterns, as you can see here. Oops, I didn't actually transform it, just a second. Just had it at 100, so I need to change it to 50. So the pattern is the hatch, the stroke is the outline. Okay, so now you can see the pattern is at 50%. Let's say we have an outline here. It's good to show that as well. Okay, so let's say I do transform scale and I just do the stroke. Then maybe you can see that this outer line has become 50% of the actual line weight, right? And you can actually see here, it says 3, and previously it was 6. So it's doing a 50% scaling of that line weight. But let's say I just want to do the pattern, right? Then the outline remains at a 6-point weight stroke, but the scale of the hatch itself, or the swatch, has been reduced. Okay, so that's really all I wanted to show you, and I think this hopefully will be helpful for you as you continue in the next assignment. Thank you.